Good afternoon. Today's video is another haul. Again, not a ton of stuff, but over the past couple of weeks I have found some things at TJ Maxx, and I also placed an order on Catrice's website. You can't get it at Ulta anymore, and the True Skin foundation I've been dying to try. It's everywhere. Is it True Skin foundation? Yes, the True Skin foundation. And I really wanted to try that. It's a really good price and all the things. So we have a bit of a haul, all TJ Maxx and from Catrice's website. So let's go ahead and get into it. Now I'm actually going to go this whole video without putting any makeup on my face. We're just going to do the haul portion, and then the next video will be trying on all the products and things like that, because I'm going to go ahead and open things and maybe do some swatching here. We'll see. I just want to like get into it and play with it. So that's why we're doing the haul now, so that I can open all these products and swatch everything and not feel like I haven't shown it yet. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Let's get started. Now some of these products I've already used, but like only one time. I used them in a Get Ready With Me for a wedding the other day, and I was dying to try them. So I picked up from Catrice. I'm going to show you the Catrice website stuff first. The Catrice Triangle Artist Foundation Brush, and it is used, but I did put it back in the box. This was okay. I felt like it absorbed a lot of the product. It was, I think it was like $2, $3 on the website, and I thought, well, I'll throw that in since I am ordering a bunch of foundation. It looks like this, and it worked okay. Like, you're supposed to put it in the hole in the middle, put the foundation in there, and apply it. But yeah, this is one use, and I do feel like it drank up a lot of my products, so that wasn't my favorite thing ever, but I have only used it once, so we will see. And as I mentioned, the reason I went on the Catrice website, I picked up 2 of the True Skin Hydrating Foundations, and I have one in the shade Cool Nude and the other one in Neutral Ivory. And I wore this one the other day, the Cool Nude, on its own, and it actually worked out really well. It looked a little bit darker on the website, so I picked up one that was a little lighter as well if I needed to mix them or just use this. But this was actually a really good shade match for me. I did pick both of those up. It wore really nicely the one time I wore it, so we will continue to try those out and see how we feel. And I will go ahead and swatch. I think I'll go ahead and swatch things as I talk about them. Okay, here we have Cool Nude is on the bottom, and then Neutral Ivory is up here, and that's Cool Nude. You can see like on my hand that it is a much better match for me. But I'm glad I have this lighter one as well. I really think in like the winter, like the dead of winter, this is going to be probably the best choice. So there are those. I also picked up 2 of the High Coverage Concealer Hyaluronic Acid Waterproof. I picked up 2 of these. And I have the shades, again, Neutral Ivory and Cool Cashmere. Again, the Cool Cashmere was the one I thought I needed, but I feel like sometimes if I think I need something a little bit darker, it's like way too dark. And I was already ordering from the website, and like to get the shipping and stuff, I was like, I might as well just get 2 shades of all of this. I don't always do that. I felt like it was kind of a hassle to get anyway, so I went ahead and picked up 2 shades. Now here you have Cool Cashmere, and Neutral Ivory is down here. Neutral Ivory, Cool Cashmere. I do think these are nice in terms of like having neutral undertones. Both of the cool toned ones are very cool toned, very gray toned. So I like that. Like I said, I have worn those once. I don't love the labeling though. Like on the concealers, it's really nice. There's the concealer, and then there's like a sticker on the top, and there are different colors, has the shade listed. But when it comes to the foundation, it only has like this little sticker right here, and it almost looks like it doesn't belong on this bottle. You know, it was holding the lid on with another clear piece, and you peel the clear piece of tape off. And I feel like I'm eventually going to lose that. There's no other marking. There's nothing on the bottom. There's nothing on the top with the color of this besides that sticker. I found it strange. I mean, yes, you can see what it is, but I don't know. That felt just kind of like an afterthought to that. I don't know. So there are the swatches, and I am excited to try this some more. The time I used it, I did enjoy it. I will probably use that one again today. Now, while I was on there, I also picked up the HD Liquid Coverage Foundation in Porcelain Beige. I used to have one of these, and I used it up completely in 010, like 010, whatever shade that was, like the lightest at the time. I remember really liking it, and I was like, well, I just want to try this again. This is in like a dropper style packaging. This looks like it may be a little warm for me. I don't know if you can tell, like it is very bright in here. Oh my goodness. This one did look a little bit warm, but it did dry down pretty dark. Like that blends in pretty well with my skin. And while I was at it, I picked up the One Drop Coverage Weightless Concealer. And I have only ever seen Emily Noel talk about this. I don't think I've seen anybody else use this. And this is in 003 Porcelain. I will say there's one drop of that concealer. One drop of that concealer. And like blending it out, it really is like good coverage for a small amount. But it's not really light. It's almost the same color as the foundation I picked. That's, again, on me. So there are those. So I'm excited to try both of those. I remember this being really mattifying, and I really like that. So, but what I was going to say about the packaging, the difference between this Catrice one and like this one with the packaging is there is a little stopper that's pulling some of the product off the outside of this. So it's coming, you know, out of it, but it's not covered in it. I don't know if that makes sense, but then this one you open and it's just covered in foundation everywhere. I think you can see the difference there. So I kind of wish this had like this packaging a little bit, you know, just that little stopper. I don't mind the dropper, but like the little bit of stopping off the outside. So just throwing that out there. Just okay. Anyway, excited to try those foundations as well, and concealer. While we're on the subject, I did buy one more of the Estee Lauder Double Wear. This is in 1C1 Cool Bone. I now have several shades of this. The newest one I had picked up was 1C0 Shell. This is 1C1 Cool Bone. I feel like this was going to be a really good match, so I picked this one up. I do enjoy this foundation. So this is one that is kind of a go-to, like if I know I'm going to be out for a while, if I just need to grab something quick that I know is going to look good, this is the foundation I grab. So that's why I do have several shades of this now. So there's that one. This is kind of a random product. This isn't necessarily something I normally would buy. This is the Vita Liberata Beauty to Glow set. It has the Body Blur, like a self-tanning mist, and like a mitt for that. Now, I got this because this product right here, the Body Blur, they had this separately at TJ Maxx, and it was like $14.99. This whole kit was like $16. So basically I paid like $2 for the tanning mitt and for the mist. And I thought this would be really nice on my legs because they don't get much sun, and when they do, they don't tan at all. So it's a nice big bottle of this. I don't know how it works. I have not used it yet, but it came with that and the little mitt and with the Body Blur in the shade Latte. And I've watched, I think, Kate the Great Beauty, you know, she puts on like her Fenty body sauce like all over her chest and neck area, and it just all kind of looks nice and smooth. And I thought this would be nice for that, so that like my face doesn't look like flawless and done up and then like nothing else here, because my arms will tan a little bit, you know, just throughout the summer naturally. And then if I wear like a lower cut top, then this is kind of all a little splotchy. You know, there's usually like white strap lines and like redness here. So I thought maybe this would be nice for that, to kind of even everything out and just look a little bit more airbrushed up here. I've never used it, so I'm curious to try this. I feel like this is the time of year where I was like, I definitely want to try something like this. So I went ahead and picked that up. Also from TJ Maxx, I picked up the Wet n Wild Star Team Little Twin Stars sponge set. Here's the other one. This one's wet. I did use this one the other day. If you like their Wet n Wild sponges, just their standard one, you'll like these. It's the same, nice squishy, but it just has a cute little imprint on it. I don't know if you can tell. Yep, there it is. Then there's a blue one in there as well. It was like $4.99 for the set, and I was like, okay, $2.50 a sponge. I like to get them for that price. So I do enjoy these, so I grabbed a set of those. While we are on the Wet n Wild Little Twin Stars set, this is the Wish Upon a Cloud. This is the little like sponge holder. I'll go ahead and take it out of here. This is what it looked like in the package, and I wasn't sure what it was, and my kids were with me, at TJ Maxx, and I was like, oh, it's a sponge holder. One of my kids was like, you have to get that, Mom, that's adorable. I said, I don't need it. I don't travel much. Like, it's a travel holder. He goes, yeah, but like, look how cute that'd be on your desk. So I did go ahead and pick it up. It looks like this. But it is like silicone. It is squishy. I thought it was like plastic, like hard plastic. It is not. And I was like, okay, it's kind of interesting. But I did think like maybe setting this, you know, on my desk, it has little holes and stuff, and it keep like maybe we'll keep some of that dog hair off of my sponges and things. So I did go ahead and grab this. An unnecessary item, but it was cute, and if my kids hadn't been with me, I wouldn't have picked this up, but you know, we now have that. On the subject of tools to apply your makeup, I did go ahead and pick up the Sigma F05 small contour brush. Again, I have used this, so it is not fully clean, but I do contour every day, and this just looked nice. I've been really enjoying my Sigma brushes that I've been picking up, so I did go ahead and grab that. I also picked up the e.l.f. Precision Feather Light Highlighting Brush. I have watched Sarah Rose use this one, and then I saw Lauren May Beauty, and she was talking about, you know, doing that more like feather dusting of the highlighter, and theirs have just looked so, like their highlights just look so nice lately. I was like, oh, and they just happened to have this there, so I went ahead and picked this up. So we now have that one. Again, I have used that once. It was nice. It worked. It worked like I thought it would. On to another brush set, I guess. This was a more recent purchase than those. This is the Morphe x Jaclyn Hill, the Master Brightening Collection. Now, I don't buy a lot from Morphe. I'm not a huge fan. I've bought a couple brushes from them, and like they shed all over my face. Like the eye brushes, it would look like my eyebrows were falling out. There were so many like little black like hairs everywhere. I was like, what is going on? So I did look at this in the store, and these don't look to be that same, whatever that was made out of. They were just like purely black bristles. This didn't look the same. So it comes with a little case, and they stuck the sticker on the bag, which I wasn't a huge fan of, but this comes off really easily, so I'm assuming it was more to keep it, you know, together. Make sure you knew that that's what cost $9.99. Now, it did come with a face sponge. I've never tried a Morphe sponge, but it looks like the Real Techniques ones or something like that, just a really standard sponge. And then it comes with these 4 face brushes, or under eye brushes, or I don't know. It doesn't really say anywhere like how to use them or what they're for, but they just looked cool. They looked different, like this one. Like, look at the angle on that thing. And it's kind of soft and fluffy, and I was like, okay. And this one, it's like, I don't know. They just, I felt like this would be really nice for concealer. These just looked better quality than the other Morphe ones I've seen, and they looked different than brushes that I own. So I thought those would be kind of fun. And this whole set was $9.99. So it was like less than $2 for each piece, including, you know, the bag, 4 brushes, and a sponge. So I thought that was a good deal for something like that. I have one more item from Catrice that I also picked up, the Sungasm Face and Body Highlighter. This is humongous. I've used this once, and it was really, really pretty. Did I need another humongous highlighter? There are 28 grams of product in here. That's a lot. But it was really pretty the time I wore it. Like I said, I was on the website, and I bought what I wanted while I was on there. So there is that. This was kind of a random TJ Maxx purchase the other day for $2.99. I picked up the Maybelline Unstoppable black eyeliner. Well, it's an onyx, I guess, but I don't really need another black eyeliner, but I remember loving the Unstoppable line from Maybelline. I don't know if you can see on the side, it says Unstoppable. I remember loving that. I had some like stick eyeshadows and maybe some eyeliners in this brand, and I loved them. They were amazing and long wearing. And for $2.99, I was like, I feel like this could be something that is kind of a rediscovery. So I'm hoping this is really nice. I want to find a black eyeliner that I can line my upper lash line with without it transferring down to whatever color I have down here. And none of mine, even my LA Girl ones, will transfer a little bit down, like on the inner corner. So we'll see. We'll see if I can do that with this eyeliner. So there's that. Now, of course, I have some BH palettes. I think the rest of these are BH items, BH Cosmetics items. And then I have another thing from Sigma down here. So I did end up grabbing these two travel palettes from BH Cosmetics. The Hangin' in Hawaii. I don't have this at all. And it's not necessarily a color story I would usually use. I did wear this to the wedding the other day because it was nice and neutral, and that was an outdoor wedding, and I was like, I don't need makeup running down my face. It was a good day for a wedding. But I did go ahead and grab that. I'd never owned it, and this was the newer packaging, so hopefully that newer formula. It was very nice, by the way. And this is the Summer in San Tropez, still in the plastic. Now, I do own this in the older version, and I just wore this one the other day. It is nice, but the shade, I think it's the shade Cabana, this purple above this yellow right here, that purple, is not good, like, at all. Yeah, it really just dusts off the eyes. It's not good. So hopefully this shade will be better. Oops, it's not going to be good at all if I break it into 1,000 pieces. There's our drop for the day. Let's see, did we do anything to it? Oh, no, it's fine. So, yeah, this is a good palette, but I thought, well, if I can have it in an even better version, I'm just kind of collecting them at this point. And I still need the Switzerland and the Barcelona, and I had seen those like months ago, and I was like, don't do it, you don't need them. And then I heard that they were better in formula, and then I tried some, and they were, and I'm kicking myself, but that's neither here nor there. But anyway, I now own the new Summer in San Tropez. So we have those two travel palettes. And this, I think, was one of the most exciting ones that I found. This is the BH Absinthe palette from the Poison Shot collection, the green one. I've been looking for this one. I think I have all of them but the orange. I think there are 6 and I own 5. And yeah, I have 5. And I'm very excited to use this one. The other ones, the quality is amazing. So good. And these are only $4.99 there. Like, significantly cheaper than the other palettes from BH there. So I'm very excited to try this one. I'm definitely going to play with that. The other BH Cosmetics things that I bought. These have been there for 6 months at least. I mean, like off and on, and they keep restocking them. This is the Totally Plastic collection, Iggy XBH, and I bought all of the palettes to go with it. I'll go ahead and open these up and show you. I've been putting these off, and I was like, I don't need them. I've heard they weren't great quality, but they keep restocking it, and I love the packaging. The 2000s girl in me is like, I had everything that looked like this, so I finally picked them up. I haven't played with these yet. I don't know about the quality or anything like that, but we will see. This is the face palette. And I know I said I wasn't going to buy any more face palettes, and here I am buying a face palette. But I don't know. I thought this was cute. That's the Totally Snatched face palette. Then we have the Blue Fur. Looks like that. The Purple Platforms. Now this is the one I was most excited about originally when I saw these come out, but I heard that this one was just okay. In person, the blue one looks so pretty, like the colors that it has together. The blues and like those orangey, pinky colors look really pretty. This is the pink sunglasses. This is the pink sunglasses palette. And I'm excited to try these. I hope that they're good, but like I said, I heard that they were okay, and so that's why I've been putting it off. I've seen them for months and months and months and months, and this time they finally had some nice little stacks of each, and a lot of the times they've been broken as well, so I don't know if they're more, delicate formula. And last but not least, I was so excited to find this product. If you don't have a lot of makeup brushes and stuff, you probably would be like, why is this necessary? But I did go ahead and grab the Sigma, what is this, the 2x Sigma Spa Brush Cleaning Glove. Now, this is really cool. I haven't washed anything on it, but I've taken it out of here. This side is actually for eyes. It says that at the bottom. Let's see, it says eyes down here. And it has different... I'll go ahead and take it out of the packaging. This was like the find for me. I was so excited to find this. Anyway, like it says face down here on this side. And then it says eyes on the bottom of the other one. And it has different, like this says rinse, wash, and they're different textures for the eye side and the face side. Like these are bigger bumpies and things like that. This was only $12.99, and for a Sigma product, I think they still sell this. It's at least 30, maybe more than that. So I was very excited to find this, that you put your whole hand in it. Because I have like one of those little, it looks like a soap dish almost, and then you just like put it on your hand and then use that. But I was like, awesome, I can put my whole hand in it. And it does have like cardboard in here, but you put your whole hand in it, and then, I don't know. I was tickled with this find. So that was the highlight for me. I've not seen it since, and I didn't see any more when I was there. Like, this was the one that I have seen, so I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to find one, but I've not even used it yet. I hope it's amazing. I'm excited to use this. I'm not excited to wash my brushes because that is always the worst, but I'm excited to try my new brush cleaner. And that is it for today's haul video. I am going to do another video using all of these products, maybe swatching some things out rather than just the... I was going to swatch, but I feel like with how many eyeshadow palettes I have, I think I will just do those in the videos as I use them. So be on the lookout for that if there's anything you're really interested in seeing swatches of. Other than that, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you will consider subscribing, and I will see you next time. Bye.